Welcome to the Huffin' Show.
Welcome to the show. Have a seat.
Finger fucking the knee.
Finger the underneath.
Your finger, that meniscus.
All right, y'all, let's go.
The ACL.
Get together.
The ACL, MCL, and meniscus. You get a good little.
Get it together.
That's sexual harassment, assault.
Get it together.
A little friction.
Lightweight rape. Bill Cosby went to jail for less.
Let's bring it in. You ready, Al?
Yeah.
Welcome to this edition of the Smartalecs. You know who I am, the host of the Smartalecs, the smartest of all Smartalecs. I'm here for what? Just what?
He's the host.
I'm the host. It's sorry, man, but you just, you know what I'm saying? All right, all right, that's cool. But we here. We got a great panel. We got the young professor. How you doing?
Sure.
You good? I know, fam. I know.
Have you seen that? That's another story. You gotta watch that shit.
Okay, thank you.
The Hot Zone.
Okay, let's talk about that off air. Let's talk about that off air. And we got our queen.
Hola.
How you doing, sweetheart?
I'm awesome.
That's
I like your shirt.
This shirt.
Is that a Smartalecs original?
It might be.
That original Smartalecs drip?
I like your shirt.
What?
What
This?
Is that a B? Billion?
Black
Oh.
Dog Society.
Well, yeah.
How nice.
I'm connected.
What a coinky-dink.
I'm
I'm waiting
connected.
for my flex shirt. I ordered one.
Right. Oh, you
I
did?
did order one.
Nice
$10.
way to support.
That's dope.
Nice way.
That's
Dude,
dope.
they really are
Shout out
$10, bro.
Right. Shout out to
I've
Flex.
seen them around, actually.
Shout out to
So,
Flex.
yeah,
Right.
They doing
Yeah.
their
Shout out to
thing.
Flex. But we got some crazy topics.
Crazy.
The police, for lack of a better term,
Out of pocket.
lost their goddamn mind.
Bro, you know what it is though? My man's is in office, Agent Orange. They don't give a damn. They're like, man, we can do this shit.
Need to
Because,
do.
you know, the rules are different.
Okay, let's talk about it.
They're different.
Let's talk about it. Because in Phoenix, let's open up with Phoenix, because that was a deep one. A little 4-year-old girl apparently had stolen a Barbie doll from a store,
Which kids do?
which happens.
Kids, I was one of them. Stolen.
SWAT comes, basically.
Swiper.
It was SWAT comes, lays down on the car, says to the mom, "I'll fucking kill you, bitch. Get out the car." She like, "I'm pregnant, I'm holding my baby." They like, put the baby on the ground. She like, "I ain't put my baby on the high ground, bitch. I'll put a cap in your head." You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, this nigga's, what the fuck, man? For a Barbie doll. So just imagine if it was a Ken doll.
Just imagine if they were like 3 years old.
Oh,
It was a 4-year-old.
right. If it was a 7-year-old, they would have
Imagine like
had
a
to
10-year-old, like 6 years. Give it 6 more years. A 10-year-old.
They'd have to gauge
Somebody
out.
would have died.
Yeah, they'd have to gauge in their face.
Definitely would have been threatening.
And you know what? For a situation like that, honesty time, I've been involved with many policemen, right? Most policemen would have walked up like, "Look, I don't want any fucking paperwork."
Not
Right.
even. At that
Right.
age, it's one of those
Hey,
things like
give
you
me the
pull the
dog back.
parent to the side and you're like, yo, you teach your daughter
Right.
a lesson
You try to
on
scare a
why.
little bit.
You know, a little
Yeah.
scared straight moment.
Uh-huh.
And they go, give me your hands. And the cuffs are so big they don't even fit, so they really
Right.
just hold your hands. They fake read you the rights and open the door and be like, this is what happens
Right.
if you steal. You don't want to go to jail. The kid's crying. They're like, all right, it's okay. It's a teaching moment. It's not a fucking
SWAT
traumatizing
moment.
Right? It's
Like,
not
yo,
that
SWAT
is
training.
traumatizing for a kid.
Who was the dispatcher? Like, we got a 420. We got a 4-year-old that stole a Barbie doll. Yeah, gear up. We got to sit
Right.
SWAT.
No, the SWAT team is probably brand new. They're like, all right, guys,
They
we need a
use that
mission. Like,
And their way for them to
Somebody-
test out, they look
somebody-
like
105
put
degrees
those
in
in
Arizona.
straight.
They're strapping up to
Like,
go
here
get
we
this
go.
4-year-old.
Right. The fuck.
Yeah, we're teaching your daughter not to steal, and we're teaching our SWAT how to take people down.
Right,
Like,
this
this
is
is
training,
a training
right.
exercise for all
So
of us.
it's a teaching moment, like you said.
everybody.
Where everyone's learning.
Everybody's learning today. All right.
That's the
I
only,
mean,
it's the only reason I
Jesus.
have for them.
All right. All right, that's giving me a headache. All right. So we got what happened in
I
Michigan.
got a headache too.
Wait a minute, they are suing for $10 million though.
Yeah, that's they got a lawyer. and
Jay-Z
they're-
provided the lawyer.
Is that true?
Oh,
Is that
yeah.
verified? Because last time they said Jay-Z provided a lawyer.
Sean,
he came out and said I didn't.
Sean,
provide
what's
the
his name?
lawyer."
I think If I'm not mistaken, Sean King reported on it.
But is it true? Has Jay-Z said I
When Sean King reports on it, it's true.
who's Sean King?
I think what's his name? Sean, what's his name? He does the one thing to break down the shit. I can't remember his name.
Trevor Noah?
No, I'll show you. It won't be off there. But it's verified, I think. So I think he did provide the lawyer. It's awesome. It's
Because
awesome.
he said he said he got 21 Savage a lawyer. He said I didn't do that.
I don't think that was real. Like, this was reported on, like, real, like, news.
That was too.
No, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did. But does it matter? They still
I just wondered. I mean, I hope they win.
They said it, so
It's
it
fucked
could
up.
be true. I don't
Yeah.
know. Who cares?
You know.
But there's some other shit that happened. In Michigan,
No, Baltimore, isn't it?
no, we're going to get to Baltimore.
We just talked about Michigan.
That was Phoenix. This is Michigan, where the young lady was getting arrested. Yeah, this is one. The lady was getting arrested, and she was like a young lady. She was trying to get her legs.
She's
She
16.
wouldn't put her legs in the car, and the officer started to basically wail on her legs like she was Charlie Murphy.
She really
Getting this
She said, "Put your
Why you
legs-"
gotta have
No,
a
but
Charlie
did
Murphy
you-
reference?
Did
though?
you hear the girl though?
Did
Did you hear the girl that did that shit?
legs?
No, the police officer's hitting her. She's like, "Get your legs in the car." She's like, "No, it's not punching me in my leg, bitch."
She's like, "Fuck your couch."
And she
They was
just-
like, wail on her legs. That's what they was like, wail on her legs to get her legs in the car. Then turn into linguini if you punch them long enough. So they just start punching her
Like,
little legs.
For real though, the fact that we're talking about is because she's 16. But for real, I've seen on cops them do that. Like a nigga was getting arrested, didn't want to put his legs in the car, and they beat the fuck out of the nigga's legs. And after about,
What happened to his
once you
legs?
get hit, that Charlie horse is no
Same,
joke.
yeah.
Eventually, you get like, alright, and like, yeah, they slammed at the door. Like I've seen it many times.
is
So
so
the
crazy.
fact that she's a minor,
How they gonna Charlie?
it was a female though.
So a
So
little girl.
and
How can you not control a little girl?
It was probably like a 21-year-old.
Like
21-year-old chick, because it was a female cop too, who was punching her.
She was like, I'm a
She ain't got no work.
Linguini
She ain't got no work, bitch.
She hit her so many times, she got tired. Like she got
break.
she started going slow, and like the little girl was just like,
That's all you
it went
get.
for the kick, and then she
That's all you
went
get,
back up and started hitting her again.
charge back up.
Right? Little girl's like, stop! Got her in the face. She went,
All right.
That's too much.
All right.
That's what happened.
That's
Now,
not right though.
in Baltimore, I believe this was traffic. I don't know what was going on, but the police.
They were like arresting
It's
someone
like
else.
an arrest or something, but
But it was someone else. Like,
The police laid a right hand on that civilian that looked like some shit. And,
oh wait, which one? Okay.
this was the one. He was by the car. He was like in between the door and the car, and got a right hand from way downtown. I'm talking like this motherfucking cop wound up like,
I saw that.
hello, bing.
I saw that.
Oh, wow.
I'm like, what part of the police academy?
But he had a gun in his hand. Like he could have shot. I mean the cop. Like it could have been way worse.
Oh, that
Could have
excuse.
been way.
That's the excuse.
He knocked him out though. He knocked
I'll
dude
say.
clean. Oh, I mean that's. I just
in
think
the
it
police
sucks
academy,
'cause you
right,
can't
Rodney? In the police academy, is there a class like, okay, we're learning about the laws here, we're learning about the ordinance here, we're learning how to throw a fucking right hand from downtown and knock out a fucking civilian right here.
Bring
Yeah.
your SWAT teams on 4-year-olds.
Right.
Here's the 4-year-old. Attack.
Right.
Yeah,
This,
that's
okay.
crazy.
In SWAT training, they're like, okay, this is when we bring out SWAT. These are our
This is the
scenarios.
gear you wear when you're
Right.
getting 4-year-olds.
Right.
All right.
All right, we got drug dealers.
They're pink vests.
We got hostage situations.
Oh my lord.
We got 4-year-olds. Everybody looking around. 4-year-olds.
Cigarettes.
4-year-olds. Right,
People
cigarettes.
that like Skittles and
Yo.
Arizona teas.
All right, I know it's.
Those are all weapons of mass destruction.
Kill
We
them.
have to be prepared
You've
when
got
we
to.
see these things on the street.
That's the SWAT team talks.
That's how the SWAT captain talks.
The SWAT captain's really a leader of the Black
Right.
Panthers.
Right.
Like, what the fuck? Like,
Right, I'd be like,
we've got to be prepared, brothers and sisters,
I'd be
for
like,
these 4-year-olds stealing Bobby dolls.
I'd be like, I'm kind of confused with your cadence.
Right? I don't understand.
I don't get it.
Why?
Why?
Stop you from doing
Greenies.
Lit.
Noodle legs.
That is sick.
So,
I really believe this.
how do you think, like, police will justify? Like, this is behavior caught on
They
tape.
don't justify
Now
anything. They
the
just
girl
get away
hitting
with it.
the only one that I don't think we'll ever hear about again. Nothing will happen. Is the girl with her legs, not putting her legs in the car.
Yeah.
Because I've seen it many times on grown
I
ass
think-
men, and the fact that it was a female cop,
I think it'll be a
it was
wash.
a female girl. That one, and she kicked her.
Yeah.
She kicked her because she was being punched, but she was being punched because she didn't put her legs in the car.
Right,
Now
well,
that
no,
one I
it
think
was
is a wash.
It'll be a.
That one's gonna be like, all right, next
Mutual
time don't
combat, right.
don't hit the girl like that. But she's not gonna get in trouble,
Oh, no.
and the girl's not gonna win any money.
Mm-mm.
That one is a wash. Now the 4-year-old, they're suing $10 million,
Right, they should
which
win.
is I don't even think is enough
Because that was
that's
awful.
traumatizing.
That's traumatic.
Like
yeah,
think about that
definitely.
for a 4-year-old. Now you're terrified of the police. Like,
Exactly.
as you grow up, you will never want to deal with the
'Cause
police.
now
as
you-
a kid,
Even when you need the police.
SWAT call. Exactly. Even if the worst thing is happening to you right now, somebody's broken your house, gunpoint, you're not gonna want to deal with the police because you know
don't
how they're gonna come.
You don't
back.
know what's going to happen.
Like
gonna be
you,
a level
you,
10
and you might get hit. You just don't want to deal with them anymore after that.
Right, and
10
Is
million
that-
is just
is
enough
that-
for.
do you think that is a
psychology.
byproduct of the president being in
Oh,
office?
definitely. He already said use it whatever you have to do.
I mean,
You like, remember the little duck between the head with the arm? Don't do that. You get whatever you gotta do. He gave them the go ahead.
at
the
end
green
of the
light
day,
for whatever.
yeah, at the end of the day, if it makes its way all the way to the top, the top is
And
going to be
he's
like.
talking to the masses every day
He's
about
gonna
this.
take the
Like, come
he's gonna
on.
take
I
the
felt-
peace side every time.
Every
I felt,
time.
I saw a poll that there's a high level of cops that are involved
groups.
in hate groups
Yeah,
on
on Facebook.
I saw that too. Yeah.
So, with that being said, like,
But is that surprising?
well, like
It's always
okay,
been that way. The only reason we're hearing about it now is because the commander in chief
out.
supports it.
And then, if you like, okay, the hate group, right? So it's the hate group. Is this your off time? So this is like my off time.
No, this is their everyday.
Right, but wait,
hold
hold on.
driving
Hold on,
down
wait,
the
hold on.
computer like ha ha ha.
Hold on, wait, hold on.
Leonard
wait,
said
hold
this,
on, wait,
liking
hold
it on Facebook.
Wait, hold on. Now look, I know a lot of people are on groups in Facebook. You know what I'm saying? Like some people are on cooking groups, some people are on like Netflix groups, some people are
It's a
on
group
like
for everything.
sex groups. But you know what I'm saying? That's on your off time at work. This guy's a cop. This is his off time, but he participates in his off time. Should that
Yes, your
Reflect-
job. Your
His
job reflects
job
that.
is correlated to
You
what
have
he's talking
you
about.
work a
Yeah.
job where if you did some shit fucked up on your off time, with not even going to jail, some fucked up shit enough,
Yeah.
you would get in trouble with your job. I work for a job that's like that. If I said some crazy shit on this show and it went viral, I would lose my job.
Yeah.
Off of if I said some just completely hateful shit, I would lose my job. So yes, as a police officer, absolutely. If I'm held accountable and you're held accountable and we're not even supposed to save lives and protect people, shit, they should be held accountable for what they do on their off time.
So
And a
how-
hate group is unacceptable no matter
How
what
do you-
job you have or
Right.
not have a job. It's unacceptable.
Right. And then you work with you. It's not that you have to police other people, but you work with minorities. That means like you have a
But yeah, I feel
Another
like you're,
thing.
you're surprised.
right.
Like I almost feel like it's
Well,
shocking to you.
No, it's not shocking. It's my thing is like, all right, these people are involved in known hate groups, right? You know this, and you're not doing anything about it, and they
Yeah, I'm
and
sure
they-
now
and
that the
they
word's
police
out, they're
black
about
people.
to.
but like you said, like I can do things
But think about
and
it.
lose my professional license.
But we're conscious of that.
Right.
So
Right.
think about all the other police officers who want to be in that hate group, but they're conscious they don't want to lose their job.
Right.
Right.
So it's the fact that maybe the fact that they're known police officer and they're in the group is shocking because you think you'd be smarter than that than to join a stupid group
Yeah.
on Facebook as a cop.
Yeah.
But other than that, the fact that they're it's not shocking to me. It really
It
is.
just
It's like it's
just one of those
surprise. It's like
it's just one of those things that boggles my mind that this doesn't reflect, because like you can get seen on Facebook doing some crazy shit by like your boss, right?
absolutely.
And your boss will be like, look, this was bad. You can't do this. You're fired. The guys are on Facebook in like a hate group, and like the captain knows this. And he's like, all right, boom, you don't like black people. But I'm sure you'll treat them fairly because you don't like them.
Right.
And at the end of the day, shit, I'm gonna suspend you for 3 months if you don't.
Like
With
this
half
money-
of your pay.
Right, because you don't. I don't want you to. I don't want you to.
I don't want you to lose your
pension.
pension. I know you got 2 kids and a wife.
Must be
These
nice.
the captains either overlook it or they're secretly
there's-
want to be part of it too.
Right, there's no way that can be acceptable. There's no way.
Well, you're that like you.
There's no way.
I almost feel like I'm all up here today. Like I don't understand why you're so
No,
shocked.
no, I'm not shocked. I'm just saying.
It is acceptable to them.
Right, there's no
Because
way.
there's
There's
because
just like
they,
you said. There's no
don't
way.
care.
All those cops should lose their job.
That's how.
Let up.
Yeah, that's how.
That's how in real life.
they should all
In
lose their
real
jobs.
life-
Absolutely.
They would.
In real life,
life.
if things worked out how everything
Correct.
is supposed to, when you do the right thing, you get rewarded. When you do the wrong thing, you're punished. This is the wrong thing. They should be punished by losing
But
their
it's
job.
not going to
But
happen.
you know they will not do a clean
No.
sweep. Like, oh, you was involved in a hate group. I'm sorry. Based on this statute.
I bet you they're only, if anything, the people they'll fire are ones who have commented in the group, liked some shit in the group. But the ones who just part of the group and read the shit but never interact, they just
Right.
read it, they won't get into
The
trouble.
ghost.
Oh yeah.
No, they're not even ghosts. Like, it's their name is in there, they're
Uh-huh.
part of the
You
group,
can see it.
but they're just not ever.
They're not active.
Prominent.
Right.
Exactly.
I
Those
didn't,
ones
I didn't
won't get
participate.
fired.
Somebody just
But
put
the
me in
ones,
the group.
the ones who like shit, or the ones who comment,
Hell yeah.
and leave a thumbs up,
Right.
they're the ones who are gonna get caught. Like, this is you. But the other thousands who are just part of it, no.
And I guarantee
They're gonna float around.
They're
They're
gonna
gonna
be
go
like-
on. They're gonna be like, hey, you need to go fucking, you need to leave that group tomorrow, or you're gonna be fired. And they're gonna go leave the group, and the group's gonna drop to like something real small. Probably
Right,
get
too.
shut down by Facebook because
for a little while.
if you want to be technical, allegedly Facebook shouldn't allow hate.
Right. Right.
They-
Facebook
they
should be
they
pulling-
said that-
ban your
they
ass for
said-
the littlest thing.
they
The
said
cheeseburger
that
out
they
your
have-
asshole.
exactly.
Man, that shit.
Exactly. They
Two
said
breath.
they said that they don't allow any kind of hateful speech.
But
So
then you got a
how
whole
is this
Facebook
group? How
How
is
you
this
have a
group?
full group of hate?
Because it's not just a whole bunch of messages between individuals. It's a group.
Right.
How do you allow a whole group full of hateful
if this is
shouldn't be
supposed
able
to be
to do that.
monitored?
If it's monitored,
right.
why are you missing
Exactly. That's
Right.
that's another
exactly.
good point.
Monitoring. What's that about?
that? So that's how it none of it is surprising.
Right. It just does. It just.
Because it's gonna fall under religion. That's what that's probably what they do. They probably label it as a religion. Because you can
What,
get
the Aryan Nation.
the group.
Right.
Like
I'm just
the
saying.
Facebook group.
I
That's
feel
how
you.
you would try and squeeze past that, but they still see it and shit. Nobody gets in trouble because shit. All white people secretly have said some shit, felt some type of way, thought some type of way. I don't care what they say. I've never said the N-word. All right,
Right, but you
definitely
thought
thought
about
about
it.
it.
You've always thought like.
You've
why-
definitely thought about it, or you've definitely seen a story on TV and be like, black people. Guarantee it, because we have. Like niggas. Why do we? So everyone, not even white, every single person has some kind of racism in them. Others display it more than.
It's like when the DC sniper. You remember the DC sniper?
Never. He'll never be black.
Right.
Never be black.
Right.
Yeah,
I would
Even
know.
when he was
No,
black,
that's why.
even when he came out black, we were like, he's Muslim, man. That nigga is
Bro, I'm like,
black.
it was such a surprise that he was black.
It was shocking.
I was like,
And then he had a black. He had a little, not a little black, but he had a
Yeah,
black
black
boy,
kid.
black
But
guy.
I'm like,
minor.
what
I'm
the
like,
fuck?
oh.
This is so. That was such a white crime.
That was crazy.
Bro, it was one of those things I wasn't even like nervous. Like I was
Right.
like, shit.
You already knew.
Not
wait to see
not
that
in my
white
neighborhood.
face.
They
It's
said
like-
it. The police said it. They was like, we're probably looking for a white male,
40-year-old
like
white
25
male, yeah.
to 35, who doesn't like, he's probably involved in a
Aryan
hate group.
Yeah,
Man, like he's a hunter. He's probably got a gun fascination.
probably
Like,
can live out in the
right,
out the
right.
way.
That's
on
like
the
looking
grid.
like somebody who like lives in the wilderness.
Look for a truck. Like
Right, they're like, what the fuck? And then
Man.
it was black, so
I think it was like a Cadillac DeVille or some shit.
Right.
With the fucking
Right.
with
I
the
think he had a
keyhole
Chevy
cut
Caprice
out.
on
Right.
He had a
And it was sniping.
I think right.
Leveled out the inside of the car, and the
could lay
boy
down.
would lay down and
and
shoot
just,
through
and
the
just,
keyhole.
and just drive away.
And drive
And like
off.
shit, the only reason they got caught is because they went and grabbed newspapers.
They said it was
And like,
one,
it was
in my
something
opinion,
random.
that was one way they could have probably, and it was all to kill his ex-wife.
Yeah,
It was
he figured
such
if
a
he
white
killed
way.
enough people that he wouldn't
Right.
be.
That
They
was-
wouldn't think. Why did how
that
did she
was
die?
such a
Who's-
white way of thinking.
Yeah, like that he just
He
That
had
was a
to be
complex
color
way of
there.
right. But I think he played it so that
killed
they would
too
think it was,
It was
a white
killing
person.
spree.
Wow.
Not even that. I think
Because black people don't do killing sprees.
no.
He
Black
profiled that
no.
shit. He
Because
put
black
that together.
people shoot.
I don't
pow,
think
pow,
he was
pow.
that smart.
Like, black people shoot pow in the streets, right? But like a white person will go in a movie theater and kill up some fucking
Everybody.
strangers for no reason. Like, yo, I got a bag full of
Fucked
fucking
up for you
guns.
guys. I just feel
and
like
I'm
killing
just
today.
pissed off. And
Fuck
now,
it.
fuck
Everybody
it.
got
That's
to
true.
go.
That's true. I think other than that one, mass shooters are usually Caucasian.
And then it's just, but you know what though? That could be how the media paints both sides of the picture. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
Because that's what really controls everything is what we see in the media. And you know that's how
Bastards.
right, because that's how a lot of white people view black people. And like when you said they saw that documentary about the Central Park 5, which Donald Trump went on fucking record just recently and said, well, they admitted their guilt, so they must be. They were acquitted. Everything was like, yo, they was like,
Totally
it was right. It was
exonerated.
innocent. It was
You
exonerated.
heard it though, right?
Right.
You heard it, right?
They said it though.
I
heard it.
I was
Like, think about
Did you hear her when she said, "You tell them that"? You didn't hear that
Listen.
part in the background.
Listen, it's like he's going to such an extent not to prove that he was
You know,
that
white
he's
people
right.
can't be
That
wrong.
he can't be wrong.
Duh.
That he's above
Too much
everything.
money to be wrong.
Duh.
Right.
He has never been wrong a day in his
I'm
life.
still trying to figure out
Ever.
what my taxes say.
And it's just,
Man.
it's just.
Oh my God. Somebody does it for me. I don't
You
know.
know what I mean?
I
Like,
don't do anything.
How's this?
You know what? You know what? You guys finish this up. I'm gonna go play golf. Okay?
Like, in my opinion, how do you want this guy to be representing the free world? Like, America used to be like, yo, we're the
'Cause he's-
leaders of the free world.
'cause he's
and
free.
this guy, you want this guy to be our,
Yeah.
like, the face of our franchise?
Because he's free
This
and he
fucking
says
guy.
crazy shit.
This guy's like, he reminds me like,
Joke.
a McDonald's manager, right? Like when you work at McDonald's, right? It's like a guy who always is talking shit, real big shit, but he's just a McDonald's manager.
Mm-hmm.
Like